is, dude. I'm just hanging out having a cup of coffee, talking to people that matter to me than me running the world one day. So I'd rather have my stream be worth that than, you know? Now, if you put it to your mom, right, you want 2FA enabled, and you're like, oh, I want to buy stuff in the item shop, all this shit that is nothing but a pain in the fucking ass to her. But she does it because she loves you. And because you think it's worth something. It's a fucking digital emote. They're not even making the baseball cards that you supposedly say are worth money now. But the accounts exist. The email's behind them. So number one, you're probably working with an email that your mom started when you were how old, football?
When I got an email?
When you first started playing Fortnite, how old were you? Had to be 2 years ago?
8.
You're 8 years old. You're 10 now, right?
Yeah.
You're a stellar player. You should be playing, you know what I mean? You should play at a high school level. You're in fucking second grade right now. With 2FA, with 2FA unenabled, right?
I'm in 4th grade.
It doesn't matter what grade you are in school. In Fortnite, you're a 195 for season 2. There's only, you know, you could do your challenges to get there. You haven't bought any tiers. It's something you're working toward. Just like if you're a baseball player, you're trying to make the all-star team. Well, 2FA is enabling you to play in tournaments to judge where you should be playing, like AP courses in a high school. If you're in advanced placement in high school, you're going to go up against other advanced placement kids to earn scholarships to go to Harvard, so someone is fucking dealing with the world correctly and has a brain in their shoulders.
Wait, you can earn scholarships from playing Fortnite?
No, you get earn scholarships from getting good grades, but you get advanced placement classes is like 2FA enabled. It's like playing in Cash Cup. It's like playing in a tournament against everybody worldwide, or at least in huge parts of the world. You know, you can always see, I got the world map above me, right? I put in there, you know? This game is the whole fucking world. What you don't see are the 7 continents of garbage floating in the ocean, but there's literally, you know, the whole world's connected now. So it's a totally, like, they're competing against other players, not just like bots or like 3 other teams that are nearby in fucking Ohio. You know what I mean? Because I'm in Chicago, so that's from Texas. What's your state?
Texas.
Yeah. There's a lot of you Texas boys. You want to know why? Texas is the largest fucking state other than Alaska. Alaska's mainly uninhabitable. Texas is very much so inhabited. It's also our front line. It was almost its own country once. It had its own money. The Republic of Texas. It's a big place, but people from one side of Texas are very different than the people on the other side of Texas. And very different from the people in the middle of Texas. You know? One side of Texas is like fucking Florida. The other side is like the desert. So, it's a very big place. You know what I mean? One thing I do love about you Texas boys is your loyalty, and you're all polite. You know? You like many different types of things. You know?
Yeah, but most Texas boys are different. Way
Yeah,
different.
you have a measure your dick problem. Whose dick's the biggest? Which really doesn't matter. That's who listens to their woman more. That's really the biggest dick there. That's what matters. Anyway, that's beside being 10. That's more for Zeth. You know? If you try to, like Robin gets mad. He's 7 years old. He plays this. He's a good player. But he's 7. You're not going to beat me on the map. I'll wait behind a garbage can and crack him over the head. Like if I was at home. You know? When I play solos in this game. You know what I mean?
How
like
old
when we
was
play.
I when I started? I actually
Probably
don't know
8
how
years.
old I was.
Yeah, so you don't even know how old you are. Think about that. And now you're talking and you're presenting to your mother, who's an adult who takes care of you, you know, who's actually brings you up to be as intelligent as you are enough and as polite as you are for you to even be friends with a 41-year-old man from Chicago, 15-year-old kid from Texas. You know what I mean? And we're all Batnation, right? I just typed on this BAYZZ guy. I don't know. He came up after your channel. It's obviously someone you like. I don't even know who it is. He's probably super famous. That's probably laughing. You know?
Oh yeah, back then I got you 4 new subscribers.
Awesome. You're on your way. But you can't, like, Robin will get mad. You can't 1v1 everyone in Fortnite. Do you realize that? The people that play Fortnite right now, let's say you gave everyone 2 minutes Do you know how long it will take to 1v1? And you only get 2 minutes with every single person. 604 plus years. With no eating, sleeping, or drinking. So, is 1v1ing really the way you feel you should, make your place in the world? No, you can't. You wouldn't even be able to touch it with the fucking 17 lifetimes. Because you have to eat and sleep in the middle of it. 604 years straight of 2 minutes a time 1v1ing people. There's no reason to get mad when people say things. If people are going to like you, there's going to be twice as many people that don't. It's just the way the world works. It's the balance. So you have to work hard for people to like you to balance that out, right? And I try to tell it to Robin. Somebody commented on my page on one of our videos, And I'm learning how to stream. It's like, it doesn't matter if I'm playing good. I could give a crap, Of course, I'm a man. I have pride. There's the devil in me. It's the original sin. It creates every sin. I'm prideful, like, I'm playing like crap because I got an excuse, I'm learning how to stream. I am. It doesn't matter. What does that matter? Someone says effing trash B to me. I'm like, I start laughing. I'm happy. Somebody commented on like some random video where I'm like working with the code, like trying to figure out how to like put all this shit together because I'm not a computer guy, I build houses, not computers. I'm just been stuck at home because of this pandemic. And I like playing this game, It's like playing baseball with Robin in the backyard, That's why you don't want to play with me later.
My mom said next Christmas she might give me a keyboard to hook up to my PlayStation.
Okay, but you know what I mean? But you're going to have to put the time and the effort in to practice that. And this speech is a little bit high level for you. It's more for Seth too, Like if we want to put all this stuff together, I'm going to learn it. We're going to link it all, and Batnation will become a thing. And you can be less toxic, and you can change people from saying that. But this guy says effing trash bitch to me. I'm like, thanks for watching the stream. I sent him a message. I said, thanks for watching the stream. I was like, I really appreciate it. I'm like, I checked you out and I subscribed. You have 32 subscribers. That's awesome. I'm like, maybe we could play sometime. You should subscribe to me. And we could talk. And I can teach you how to have more than 32 friends. Because I really do, He goes, laugh out loud, He's like, I'm totally subscribing. And he subscribed, Someone that just started with that, it's what you make of it. Life is literally, it's been said before, it's in a famous quote from Charles Schwab about your attitude, is life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react to it. So I can't wait to, I have that person saved. I'll probably be famous on this thing. Once I get this thing linked up. I make mistakes and people watch. I don't have the intention to be rich, and things for myself, I want to make sure that the 7 continents that you guys don't even know exist. Do you know there's 7 fucking continent-sized piles of plastic in the ocean? Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine making the world maps? The first thing I put on my Instagram when I had to sign up for it. And so I'd rather be able to talk to you who's going to be, hopefully interested more in the item shop one day. When your world becomes a little bigger than it is, which I hope it does, When this thing's over, the world's going to be a different place. There's going to be a fear from this happening again, and people are going to go more toward this types of medium because look at how good of friends we've become. Like, why the hell would a 41-year-old man, a 10-year-old kid, a 15-year-old kid be such good friends? And fucking, and a 20-year-old kid from Florida be friends as a squad, Men develop weird, strong, how'd you say, connections in combat. It's been proven through war, through time. You know what I mean? You can be friends with someone in school your whole life and, end up, getting drunk, being an idiot and, saying something stupid or making out with her girlfriend or something dumb. That's like part of becoming a man. The first thing I told my little brother was, you're going to get cheated on in high school. Don't let it be as big of a deal to you as I did. Because I was 7 years older than him, He's a baby. And he never let it happen. Of course it happens. It happens to everyone. It always will. It's part of life, It's how you know not to be that type of person if you don't want to make someone else feel that way. Or if you're going to be selfish enough to forget the way you feel and do it to somebody else. How you're going to react to it is the most important thing, dude. So if you want to propose to your mom that you want 2FA, right? Oh, you're like, Mom, you got me in T-ball. I can hit the ball fucking 450 feet like Barry Bonds sometimes. Like, you know,
But if I
I can
practice
at least
baseball,
try out. Will you let me try out for the Giants? That's enabling 2FA. You know? You're like, I play Fortnite. I don't play baseball. I play
If
Fortnite.
I practiced baseball as much as I played Fortnite, I would be in the major leagues right now.
But you don't know that until you enable 2FA and you play in the tournaments. So instead of going to your mom and saying, hey, it's me, pain in the fucking ass, the one that you love more than yourself, I want to talk about some nonsense shit you don't want to hear. I want to talk about some nonsense shit you don't want to hear. That's literally the words coming out of your mouth. When you're like, Mom, I really want to look at the item shop. Like, that's all I can hear. Is you know, pain in my ass. Because I was worried about something else that was serious, like how you're going to eat. So propose it to her a different way. Like, when you're eating, which is when you should talk to your parents if you really want them to listen to you, you should say, you know, I'm been playing T-ball. You know, and she'd be like, what? I think you're nuts because you don't play sports, right? Football, which is ironic about your name. I love that. You're like, but you do. You play electronic sports. She doesn't get that. She grew up when I did. So, you know, you're like, you know, like every Wednesday, I want to show you something. And if she comes to your room, be like, please listen, and show her the competes. How many times have you gone right of your battle pass? And all that stupid shit like gliders and fucking baseball. That's baseball cards. All item shop is baseball cards. Every single person on that map is just ones and circles. It's coding. So whatever outfit you wear, that's how you express yourself. That's a whole different thing. Do you understand why this is so psychologically valued by people? Fortnite is because you can express yourself through, you know, back bling and stuff, and they were smart to make it no hats and shoes. It would be, no one would play the game. They'd be fucking around in their digital closet the whole day, like fucking Robin when he started. So go right to compete.
Compete, okay.
Okay, these are their events to play. Now the Duos Cup's going on right now. For 2FA, I face away killed Fiction on me the other day. You know what I mean? I'm playing with the league I should be in. You know, I only know that he gets killed by campers all the time because I hear it. Like I still see it. You know what I mean? Like, and then like if he doesn't stream while he's playing the fucking, he sets it back like 30 seconds because people will stream snipe, right? But he's 30 seconds ahead of that, so it's where he was. So he's always watching where he was. And then he gets the drop on you every time. You know what I mean? There's a whole game with that going on top of this one when it comes to the tournaments and the money and shit. And you don't even know that. There's the whole stream sniping thing. You know? That's a trap. When you're like, I'm gonna stream Duos Cup, I don't care, my partner, they're trapping you, you know? Second thing is like that was more like Cash Cup. And so they split it all up because the computer players had the advantage over the console players. So they were trying to equalize baseball and football in one sport. Kind of like building and shooting, the engineering involved like in Fortnite is what makes it cool. Without the building, it's just a really weird cartoon shooting game. You know? The building is what makes it super high level chess.
I can't imagine Fortnite without building.
Well, that's the game. The chess game of switching is what makes it what it is, the sport of it. Now go to Contender Cash Cup round 1. It's every Thursday. Okay? The Contender League is Arena Division 7 to 10. Okay? But it's the end of 7. So just think of 8. You got to make 8. Okay, 5, 6, and 7 arena is. Oh, there's the platform Cash Cup. That's everyone. Sorry. But contender, the contender is like 5, 6, and 7. That's the level I think you get to. What's your arena score?
My arena score? Can you put it on arena?
No, I can't because there's 4 of us in it.
I
And
think
because Zeth,
you
and
invite
because
me
my
and leave.
lieutenant. No. We're talking to Zeth, too.
I don't think Zeth can.
Rocket's probably chilling, smoking a blunt, listening too. And I have it on recording, so I can let the rest of the world listen to what I'm talking to do. The movies I make on this thing. One guy on this guy Bays, he's like, "You should make your own clan." I said, "I kind of am." I said, "It kind of started on its own." Can't tell them I'm doing it, you know what I mean? Then everyone wants to go against me. I'm like, I always kept using the word they. They said this about me. They said that about me. They said this about me. Psychologically, they're like, who said what? And that question mark, you got someone. You know? And I was like, they say it's the Batnation. And then I stopped.
My
Maybe
friend
it's a
just
couple.
invited me, but
I
I'm
could
not gonna
go.
join him.
I could go keep doing that on all these. What do you think I'm going to do? But right now, my channel don't work. You know what I mean? Just YouTube comes on. I want it to go all over the world so the things I say make sense. You know what I mean? How else am I? That's the whole reason I play this fucking game. And my girl's like, you know, thinks it's about me dancing around and fucking talking to kids. It's definitely about talking to kids. It's exactly what the fuck it's about. And young men. We're going to be running the world in a very different place than where we grew up. Not a lot of adults want to listen to kids. Especially your... What? Hold on a second. I'm going to ask you your opinion. Go ahead. Ready? Tell me. Put your mic by your mouth.
My mom thinks that Fortnite is just where you run around and just not fight people. But I barely fight, she says. And all
No.
she does
Is that really how you feel? Or are you pissed about it? Like, she thinks I fucking around all the time. I mean, you don't need to ever swear. That's my bad. That's something you guys help me work on. I try to, like, blank it out because where I grew up, that's the way people talk. So don't say it a little bit angrier. She thinks you run around at what? What does she think you do? Run around? Like, that would piss me off. Say it like you really mean it. Like, are you just that small of a temperament? What does your mom think you do in Fortnite? I know. That's why I play with you. There's kids that smash their $400 TVs and steal their parents' credit card and fucking, you know, all over the world. There's that shit's famous on YouTube. That was the stuff Robin was watching. He was out of control. 6 years old watching that shit. He took Jess's credit card, you know. You're supposed to do this. I
did that before.
Yeah, you did, didn't you, you little motherfucker? It's a big deal. And then you also were like, my mom didn't know how to use it. She hit it twice. Like, but you weren't like that. But you were happy. You're like, you were sad for her. You were like, can you believe this? Well, guess what, Dad? My mom hit the V-Bucks twice. You know, every once in a while you get some good luck, right?
Mm-hmm. And she bought me.
It could have been bad luck for her.
I'm gonna tell you the whole entire story. First, she was gonna buy me V-Bucks, and her card was still connected to the V-Bucks, and she didn't take it off my account. So I decided to buy 2 like 1,000s and get the red knight.
It could possibly blown your check for the electricity.
And then she caught me, and then she was trying to figure out how to get it off, and then she just bought some more V-Bucks for me.
Yeah. So that card is now off, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
Congratulations.
She knows how to delete it.
That's exactly why. When you were like, hey, Mom, I want to enable 2FA so I can see my skill level, not my stupid Zeth just figured it out. He doesn't matter how many accounts you have. He's not at 86. He's like a 390. That's 6 accounts. Because we try to link in his skins. You know, and he finally doesn't give a fuck. You know, and Fortnite, I think, is trying to let these levels, like, they're trying to, like, let everybody slowly merge where they never start back at 0 unless it's arena. Every chapter, you go back to 0 at arena, but you can play squads and get arena points. If I play squads with fucking 3 Zeths and me, Zeth the Daunting Rocket and me, right? Let's take you out of the equation so you can look from the outside the box in. So you don't have any emotions, you know what I mean? If you're part of the team, then you totally look at it different. That's why I'm doing this. I said, if I'm playing squads with them, I suck compared to them. I'm not a builder like that, but I'm smart at war. In solos on fucking Cash Cup, I'm not fucking retarded. You know what I mean? I get my kills, and then I'm playing with you guys, learning how the other part of the game. You know, how to edit, how to switch my buttons around. I just changed edit to my L button. I'm like, why didn't I know that for 2 years? What a waste of 720 days. You know?
I do things like classic, and I'm still good at the game.
But the whole point of this entire video was, why will my mom not enable 2FA? Because the last time she walked in your room, she went up to the thing and was like, get my effing credit card off of this thing. You little...
She was more nice.
I can't believe you. I know she was nice about it, but this is what she's really thinking. That's what Bad Dan's good for. To let you know what the fuck is really happening. And she's going, get my effing card off here. I hope the electricity bill goes through or whatever. Maybe, wow, I'm glad we're fortunate enough that I didn't have to worry about the stupid $25 or whatever. And get my card off this stupid fucking thing. Let him run around in his fucking cat suit. Is he gay? You know what I mean? I don't care. I love him anyways. Get my effing credit card off this. So every time you walk in the room, you're like, Mom, can you enable 2FA? She's like, oh my God. No. Doesn't even know. Can't hear what your words are saying. So if you would like 2FA enabled, sit down with your mother while she's eating. Say, I'm sorry I took that money that time. You know? Be like, I wasn't right. Because I hope you feel that way. And then if you are fortunate enough to be like, you know, it was kind of funny that you bought me more. It was kind of good luck. So I hope your karma's changed. And then say, 2FA is more like playing t-ball and then playing high school football or playing, use the word football because that's your name, right? Or playing Canadian League football or playing Major League football in the NFL, which is what you want to do with Faye, Soy, and everyone else. So if you want to do that, and you started your stream team, and your name's football, you have to put it to her that 2FA is simply has nothing to do with her credit card or winning money. What it has to do with is testing my ability as an esports player. The first thing you said was, I don't play sports. And I laughed in your face, football. Fortnite is a sport. It is an electronic sport. So don't put it to her like that. And then maybe your parents, like when Robin comes in the room, I go like this. What do I do, Robin? He just woke up. Give me a good morning. I love you.
I just woke up like that.
Okay, so when Robin comes in, he's like, Danny, let me see the item. It's like, oh, like Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah, 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 wah. That's what comes out of his mouth. Even though I love him, I really want to know what he says, and I love Fortnite, and I really want to know what's in the item shop. Well, wah, 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 wah is all that comes out of his mouth.
And Charlie Brown's teacher can understand her. He can understand that.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell him how his mom maybe can understand that he's playing t-ball with 2FA. And it's like, it's time for the coach to pitch the ball to me. It's time for me to put pads on, Mom, and go play football. It's an electronic sport. Be like, I don't want any stupid dances. I don't want any stupid umbrellas. I want to see how good I am. And then play arena, dude. She might listen to you. Tell her while you're eating. Look at, he's reaching over me right now, trying to hit this on camera. That's the boy wonder. And one day, when he's supposed to wear this, look at that, man. He's probably going to choose his own name. And I'm going to be just fine with that. That's the whole story of Robin.
Holy cow, Jesus Christ.
Space. Yeah, that's pretty good. I commented one comment. Like, someone told me I should start my own clan. I said, yeah, it's kind of starting on its own. The Bad Day shit. It's called a positive message. So if you want your mom to enable 2FA, sit down with her while she's eating. It's a part of human nature. And have a meal with her and tell her you're sorry for taking her credit card. And that you're and then say grace or say you're thankful to the universe that that it didn't mess up your bills or mess her stuff up. Be like, if you want to be funny, you can comment that you did buy more and we're okay with it. because usually you have good luck because you're very polite. I've had a couple nights where I've heard some toxicity come out of you, but you know what? You're a human being. It's how you
If I
express it.
just put you on the mic.
Yeah, no, I have this recorded. So you can listen to the stream. You can play it 100 times. That was the whole point of me making this video, football, keeping you here, so you didn't go to the dance party and play ping pong.
But
And then
if
she
I
walks
just
in your
put my
room and
mom
sees
on
you
the mic.
dancing around. You know, no. I'm gonna go say good morning to my love and to my Robin. And I just got a camera too, because seeing me is a big deal. No one wants to hear a shadow or a ghost. Don't hear people. Okay, and that concludes this episode of Bat Nation. Be positive. Everybody's got to let out their toxicity once in a while. That's what I do on this game. I shoot you in the face with a shotgun.
Holy cow, is that you? Danny, was that your play? Or is that face white?
Goodbye, everybody.